Feet are about hip distance apart. And we're just going to actually start swinging our arms. So keep your arms loose so that you can let them swing. This is really, really good for circulation. Moving the lymph around, good for the shoulder joints. Feels good. And then just pick up the pace a little bit so that your arms fly in a bigger diameter, just letting them hit your body. And then start to slow down. Until they stop swinging. And then let's bend our knees, bring your hands down and behind you, and then as you inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, let your arms swing down and behind you. Inhale, reach up. Exhale through your mouth. Let your arms swing behind you. Inhale 2 more times. Exhale. Maybe this time a little bit of a mini back bend. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up. Reach up tall. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, take your right hand down to the side and a little side bend over to the right. Inhale up to center. And exhale, other way. Left hand down, leaning to the left. Inhale up. Exhale to the right. Right hand down. Last time, inhale up. And exhale. Inhale all the way up. And as you exhale, let's fold forward all the way down. Let your head hang and your hands find the ground. If the ground feels far away, just hands on shins. But let your head dangle down. Maybe moving it from side to side. Taking nice big deep breaths. With your next inhale, look forward. Plant your hands on the ground, tenting up on the fingertips. You can use your blocks here as well if you need the floor a little closer to you. And then we're going to bend into the left knee and straighten the right, and twist to the right. Reach your arm up to the ceiling. Inhale here. And exhale, bring the right hand down. And we're going to bend into the right knee, straighten the left leg, and twist to the left. Reach your arm up. And exhale down. Other side. Bend into the left knee, straighten the right, and twist to the right. Inhale. And exhale. Last one to the left. Bend the right knee, straighten the left, and twist open. Reach your arm up. And exhale to come down. Bring your hands onto your shins. Inhale, find a halfway lift with a nice straight spine. Pull your navel in, draw your shoulders back. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees a lot. And inhale, reach all the way up. Really stretch up. This time, a little bit of a back bend. Lifting your heart up. And exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. We're going to lift the right foot up and step it back. Bring the heel to the center of the mat and the toes pointing to the upper right corner. And inhale, reach your arms up as you bend your front knee. Coming into warrior one. Reaching your arms up. If it feels good, press your palms together, look up. And we're holding here. Really strong foundation through the feet. Keep pressing the feet down. Breathing deeply. And then we'll move with our breath. Take a great big inhale. And as you exhale, bow forward and bring your arms behind you. Reach your fingertips towards the back of the mat. And then let's inhale, come all the way up, straighten your front knee. Arms up towards the ceiling. Exhale, bend the knee. Swing your arms behind you, looking down towards the top of your mat. And inhale, straighten the front knee, reach your arms up. One more time, exhale, bend the front knee. Reach your arms behind you. Look towards the top of your mat. Inhale, keep that front knee bent. Bring your hands to your heart center. Come up high on your back toes and step your right foot forward. Move through a standing front flow. Bend your knees. Inhale, reach, look up. And exhale, bend your knees a little bit and fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale, come all the way up. Bring your palms together at the top and then down towards your heart center. Come up on your left toes and step your left foot back. Heel towards the center and the toes towards the upper left corner. And then from here, bend into your front knee and inhale. Let's reach our arms up towards the ceiling. Finding our warrior one. Taking a few big deep breaths here. Really connecting with your feet touching the mat. And then the rest of your body rising and reaching towards the ceiling. Take a great big inhale. And as you exhale, let's start to hinge forward. Draw your arms behind you, reaching towards the back of the mat. And then inhale, straighten your front leg. Reach your arms up. And exhale, bend the front knee, reach your arms behind you. Inhale, straighten the front leg, reach the arms up, moving nice and slow. And exhale, bend the knee, reach your arms behind you. Inhale, keep that front knee bent, bring your hands to your heart, come up on your back toes, and step your foot forward. Moving through a flow, bend your knees, reach up, inhale, and exhale, bow. Inhale, finds a halfway lift, and exhale to fold. Bend your knees a lot, inhale, and reach your arms up. Hands to your heart center. Step your right foot back. We're coming into warrior two. So that back foot is more in line with the short edge of your mat. And then find a position with your front foot that gives you the most support so that you feel really supported and stable and balanced. Then we're going to bend into that front knee. And then just make sure that it's not coming in towards the center, but you're actually actively trying to pull it towards the left. And then from here, inhale, reach your arms and extend them from your shoulders. So our drishti, or our gazing point, is over the middle finger. Keep pressing through the feet. Of that back foot, you can really start to feel the outside edge, the pinky toe edge pressing down. And then maybe you can take a little bit more of a bend in your front knee. We'll move with our breath here as you inhale, straighten the front leg. Lift your arms up above your head, press your palms. And exhale, bend into that front knee. Bring your arms down. Inhale, straighten the front leg, arms above your head. And exhale, bend into that front knee. Bring your arms down. One more time. Inhale, reach. Press your palms above your head. And exhale, bend, coming back down, warrior two. And we'll stay here for a couple breaths. Really pay attention to where your arms are in space. Try and pull your shoulder blades together, pulling your navel in. Nice big deep breath. Bring your hands to your sides. And we're going to heel toe that back foot in slightly so that you can bring it all the way forward to the top of your mat. Moving through a flow here, bend your knees. Inhale, reach up. And exhale to fold, leading with your heart. Inhale, find your halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Bend your knees a lot. Deep inhale, reach. And exhale, hands to your heart center. Step back with your left foot coming into warrior two on this side. Setting yourself up again. That back foot is in line with the straight edge of the mat in the back. And then moving that front foot to a position where you feel the most stable. And then from here, let's bend deeply into that front knee. So we want it to be at about 90 degrees. And we want to make sure that we're not collapsing it towards the center, but we're actually actively pulling it back. Then as you inhale, reach your arms out from your sides. Gently drawing the shoulder blades together and looking over your middle finger. Really connecting to your feet and rising out of the feet all the way through to the crown of the head. And then we'll start to move with our breath as you inhale. Bring the arms above the head, straighten the front knee. And as you exhale, bend into that front knee. Bring your arms back out from your shoulders. Inhale, lift up and reach. And exhale, bend into the knee. One more time, inhale, reach. Straightening the front leg. And exhale, coming back down, finding our warrior two. Squeeze the shoulder blades, pull the navel in. And we're just staying here, gazing over our middle finger. Two more deep breaths. Bring your hands onto your hips and heel toe that back foot slightly forward so you can launch it forward, coming back to the top of your mat. One more flow here, bend your knees. Inhale, reach. And exhale, fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. And exhale to fold again. Keep your hands planted, bend your knees a lot, and step your right foot back. Come down on your right knee. Keep your toes tucked under. Use your left pointer finger to move your front big toe so that it's pointing straight forward. Pull your navel in, and let's inhale, lifting up. Bring your hands behind your head, interlace them, and place them on the base of your skull. Lift up with an inhale, so heart lifts towards the ceiling. Open up your elbows. And then as you exhale, let's bend a little bit more deeply into that front knee. Holding here. Inhale, let's come up. Bring your hands on either side of that front foot. We're going to lift up on the back toes. Press down through your front big toe mound and your back toes press down. Inhale, let's reach up. Holding here. Straighten that back leg as much as possible. Bring your hands together at the top. Bring them to your heart. Bend the back knee and then step it forward. Bend your knees, inhale, reach, look up, and exhale to fold forward. Inhale, find a halfway lift, and exhale, fold. Plant your hands down on the ground, bend your knees a lot, and step your left foot back. Make sure your toes are tucked under, and bring your left knee down. Pull your navel in, and inhale. Reach up. So find lots of length in the side body. Maybe you're looking up. Interlace your fingers, bring them behind your head, placing them on the base of the skull. Open up your elbows. Take a big inhale. And as you exhale, bend that front knee a little more. Lift your chest up. Holding here and just breathing. Nice and stable in the base of our bodies, our feet pressing down. ourselves up. Bring your hands on either side of your front foot. Press down through the back toes, pull your navel in, lift your back knee up off the ground, and then start to lift your body up. Reaching with your arms. Extend that back leg nice and long, finding a stable base. Nice big deep breath. Press your palms together, bring them to the center of your heart, bend your back knee a lot, and step it forward. Bend your knees, inhale, reach, and exhale. Let's find mountain pose. Bring your arms alongside your body with your palms facing forward. Draw your shoulder blades together and reach your hands towards the ground, closing your eyes, feeling your feet. Take 3 big deep breaths. Good. Next inhale. Open your eyes. We'll work on a bit of a balance. So keeping the feet about hip distance apart. From here, bring your hands onto your hips. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down. And squeeze them, holding them there on your back. Come up onto your right toes. And then let's lift that right knee up. So we want to do our best to keep the thigh parallel with the ground. Activate your feet by pulling your toes towards your knee. And holding here. Let's inhale, reach your arms above your head, press your palms. Option to stay here, or let's take a twist over to the right. So the left arm comes forward, the right arm comes behind you. Keeping your balance. Keep squeezing your shoulder blades together. Looking at something that's not moving. Inhale, let's twist the body back to center, lifting the arms up. And exhale, bring them towards your heart center. Step the right foot over towards the left on the other side of the left foot. And then press the right foot down, squeeze your legs together. Bring your left hand onto your left hip, and inhale, reach your right arm up and over. Getting a nice stretch in the side body. Inhale, let's come back to center. Bring your hands on your hips and step your right foot back where it was. Bend into the knees, let's shake them out a little bit. And move to the other side. Draw your shoulders up, back and down. Keep your shoulder blades squeezing together on your back. Come up onto your left toes, and then let's lift the left knee up. Activate the foot by pulling the toes towards the knee. Holding here. Keep the navel pulling in and up. Shoulder blades squeezing. Inhale, let's reach the hands above the head, pressing the palms together. Either staying here or let's take a twist to the left. So right hand comes forward, left hand comes behind you. Keep navel pulling in, looking at something that's not moving. Inhale back to center. Hands to your heart. Press your palms. And then step your left foot to the right on the other side of your right foot. Take your right hand onto your right hip and inhale, reach your left arm up and over towards the right, taking a nice side stretch. Inhale up to center. Reach your arms up, hands to your heart, and unstep. Bringing the feet back underneath the hips and shaking them out. Alright, last standing sequence. So start with your feet hip distance apart. Let's bend our knees, deep inhale, reach up. And exhale to fold and bow forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, tent up on your fingers and step your right foot back. So we don't want to take a really long step backwards because we're coming into pyramid pose. You may want to have blocks on either side of your front foot. So start with a little bend in your front knee, and then we want to shift the left hip back so that it's more in line. The hip is naturally going to want to come forward, so we want to shift it back. So we have both feet pointing forward. Pull your navel in, and then keeping a little mini bend in the front knee, see if you can straighten it a little bit more. Tent up on your fingertips, pull your navel in, and reach through the crown of your head, reaching the tailbone behind you. Pressing down firmly through the feet. Holding here. And with your next exhale, if it's there for you, start to come forward, bowing forward, leading with your heart. Looking straight down towards the mat, bending into the elbows. Keep that engagement with the feet. Nice, big, deep breath. This is a stretch for the hamstrings. Hopefully they're not screaming at you. Next, inhale, straightening the arms, look forward. Bend a lot into that front knee. Bring your hands off the mat. Come up high on your back toes. And let's lift the back leg up. Point your toes towards the ground. Press firmly in your standing left leg. Pulling your navel in. See if you can take some of the weight off your fingers. Maybe you can hover them. And then let's bend both knees. Step your right foot beside your left. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale, reach up. Press your palms at the top and exhale them towards your heart. Let's find mountain pose for 3 deep breaths before you move on to the other side. Feet are about hip distance apart. Draw your shoulder blades together on your back. Palms face forward. Reach your arms down towards the ground. And 3 deep breaths. Bend your knees a lot. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Lead with your heart. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend your knees a lot, and step your left foot back. Both toes pointing forward. Remember, not a big, huge step. Start with your front knee bent, and then walk your hands on either side of that front foot. Remember, we're keeping a little bend in that front knee. Both toes are pointing forward on each foot. And then start to straighten that front leg. Remember, using blocks if you need the floor a little closer to you. Take that right hip back so that you can feel that your hips are squaring a little bit more to the front of the mat. Pressing down through the big toe mounds of both feet. Nice long spine. And then on your next exhale, if it feels okay in your body, start to bend into the elbows and draw your chest closer towards your front leg, looking down towards the mat. Continue pressing down through the feet. Steady and strong and calm with your breath. Next inhale, start to straighten your arms, look forward, Bend your front knee a lot. Come up on your back toes as you bring your hands forward in front of you, maybe off the mat. And then as you inhale, let's lift that back leg up, straightening both legs, toes pointing down. Pull your navel in. Balancing here. Seeing if maybe you can lift the fingertips off the ground. And then placing the hands back down if they're lifted. Bend both your knees and step your left foot beside your right. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Bend your knees a lot. And inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Heel toe your feet out to the edges of the mat with your toes pointing out, heels in. And we're going to take a deep squat to come down into a seated position just to finish our practice with some deep breathing. But we can rock from side to side here in yogi squat. And then bring yourself down onto the ground. Crossing your legs. Sitting up nice and tall. Placing your palms on your knees. Or placing your hands on your knees with your palms face up. Draw your shoulders back. And we'll take about 5 big deep breaths here to close our practice. So when you inhale, allow your belly to expand forward. And exhale, slowly releasing all of the air out of the lungs. Big, deep inhales. And really slow exhales. Keeping your eyes closed, let's draw the palms together at the center of the chest. Bring the thumbs in, pressing them into the sternum. Take your chin to your chest. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking this time out just for you. And I certainly thank you so much. From my heart to your heart.